I think the most satisfying thing is a win, obviously. But is it kind of good as a coach to see that no Gordon, no Jamal, and late in that game coming back, you got Peyton hits a big three, CB hits a big three, Strother has a monster drive, but these young guys really stepped up in crunch time?
Yeah, I mean, that lineup, Russ played so many minutes, I got him out, and to your point, CB, Julian, Peyton, Michael, Nicola. And obviously we all know what Nicola is going to do, another triple-double for him, but Peyton's overall game, I thought he was outstanding. He was the defensive player of the game for us tonight, but makes a huge three. Julian, after our very subpar first half, comes out there in the second half and plays the way we need him to play. Michael Porter, to have 22 second chance points, we were struggling to make shots for a while, and Michael's activity on the glass was really important. But yeah, that was, we have a lot of young players, and the more they're in those types of situations, Scott, it's only going to help their confidence and their development. And I was proud of our group. I think we're down 11 with 5:30 to go. And that was the message all night long. We weren't playing great, turned the ball over a ton in the first half, did a much better job in the second half. But just stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. We got a lot of time left. And that's probably the third or fourth time that's early in the season where there has been no panic. Just stay the course, all right? Let's stay the course and find a way to figure it out. And obviously that shot at the end, from my vantage point, I still don't know how it didn't go down. But I'm very thankful, ungrateful dead night that it didn't.
That was, so you're obviously going through, you've had your constant starters of the years past, you've had your constant rotations of the years past. Hunter Tyson's playing big minutes, Zeke Naji gets off the bench for you. You're having to trust guys in different situations all night tonight. Just how does that work for you on a game-to-game basis like this?
Part of it's fun, because Zeke is deserving of that opportunity. Hunter Tyson is deserving of that opportunity. Unfortunately, when we're completely healthy, you can't play 10, 11, 12 guys. Or I guess you could, right? We just, haven't done that. And so for me, like to Scott's point, when you're out there, and I'm saying to myself, holy shit, we're out here with, I never envisioned this lineup being out there to close the game. But to your point, Jamal is out. Aaron gets hurt earlier in the game. I can't play Russ 40 minutes. He's a 17-year vet. And Julian just said, hey, Coach, thanks for staying with me and believing in me. I said, hey, man, you're going to have bad halves. So I'm not going to pull the plug on you after a bad half. So for me, Ryan, it's fun and seeing these guys, especially when you give a guy a chance and they step up and they play well. The one thing I'll say is Hunter Tyson, he's on pace to break Rasheed Wallace's technical foul record. So he's just got to calm down. Just trouble seems to find him, and he just got to, go out there and do his job. And I think he's done a really nice job for us.
Did he come over and apologize to you after the tech?
Well, I wouldn't say apologize. It's like when you're a parent and you have kids, it's like a half-hearted apologies, but also blaming the other person. And I was more talking to him like, listen, that's over with, man. Just keep your head. The play before that, Russell Westbrook had the ball on the post, went to throw the ball, and Hunter was hiding behind the defense. Turnover. So you got to get in Russ's vision. That's your turnover that you didn't make yourself available. But, Hunter's a competitor, man. I love that. He just got to, drink some of that calm down juice.
Did Julian show you anything in that sequence in the third quarter? He has the help side block, and then he jumps into the second or third row trying to save loose ball?
Yeah, I mean, it showed me that he knows that he's going to hold himself, and I'm going to hold himself to a high standard. And that first half, especially defensively, was unacceptable. He's got to be better. And the great thing about Julian is he wants to be coached. He wants to be the best player he can be. And I felt his defensive energy and discipline and kind of disposition was where it needs to be in that second half. So to your point, hell of a block, hustle, diving it. That's who we need to be. You know what I mean? Like we're not going to win many beauty pageants. And we got to be, outwork people, get dirty. And I thought Julian had some good possessions, as did Peyton Watson.
It may be obvious when you're on the court with Nicola, but how much does it help those young guys raise their confidence because they're playing with the best player in the world for extended, real minutes?
Well, it's a dream come true for a lot of young players. You're playing with the best player in the world, and he's only going to make your job that much easier. I mean, we knew they'd double him tonight. They didn't have any answers for him in game one. And so if they're going to double, that means you got a chance to make a play. Shoot the ball, drive the ball, make a play for a teammate. If you're open, he's going to find you. So, yes, that is a luxury for all of our players, but I don't think our guys are just relying upon that. They're also trying to be the best player that they can be, not just with Nicola, but no matter who they're out there with. And, again, it's early in the season. I think we're playing better and better. We're starting to get a little bit more comfortable, getting identity. And it's great when guys like Zeke Najee and Hunter Tyson, who weren't playing maybe early, are getting a chance to play. And, hopefully by the end of the year, as we keep that up, that's going to really help our depth and the confidence within our depth.
Coach, anecdotally, it seems like you have
Anecdotally.
a lot of guys that are willing and able to drive this year, get into the paint. It seems to me way more than last year. Are you noticing that as well, and what does that unlock for you guys?
Well, I tell you, what the number that backs it up is our free throw attempts. Historically, we've been a low free throw shooting team in terms of attempts, and our volume this year has been incredible, and we've made them at a very high volume. Tonight, obviously, I felt we missed too many in a close game, but yeah, we got guys. CB is attacking. Julian Strother, that's what I love about Julian. He can knock down the three, but he's not just going to settle. And he was putting his head down, getting to the rim, and he's a really good finisher at the rim. Russell's going to get downhill. I love when AG plays in attack mode. Michael Porter's not just going to settle. We've seen him, consistently now put the ball down. So those are easy points. Getting to the foul line, not only do you get easy points, you get into the bonus early. Now it's really hard to guard Nicola when you're in the bonus. Pirtle fouling out tonight was really big for us, but also allows you to control tempo and set your defense. And I felt as the game went along, I felt our defense got better and better.
Do you have any update on the severity of Aaron's injury right now?
No, I'll be honest. I was a little surprised he played last game. Obviously, the schedule has not been overly kind to us early, but that is what it is. So Aaron's been, dealing with some just, bumps and bruises. Nothing, I don't think, serious, nothing long-term, but I'll have to talk to our training staff and get an update on that. And hopefully it's not anything significant because we have some really good teams coming in here, as we all know. We talked about that pregame.